Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Maximus the Fourth. What I have here to your guys' left is a can of Mountain Dew Flammin' Hot that came from the original release, which was only available on Mountain Dew's exclusive website store, which came out in August of 2021. It sold out only just after 1 hour, and because the demand was so high, Pepsi decided to bring it back, but in a different version. This one, the artwork was slightly different. As you can see, there are these green limes on the can, and then on the top, you have kind of these stripes, yellow and green, that are going on. And also, if you look around the can very thoroughly, you got this yellow and green dot and a red dot that were not even on the original can at all whatsoever. Pepsi had released Mountain Dew Flammin' Hot permanently for only 1 month on store shelves, just 8 months later after Mountain Dew Flammin' Hot Original in April of 2022. As there have been a few people, including myself, DJ Glowing Ice, my buddy, claims that these were actually different in that the original one was spicier. I've also seen Badlands Chugs do a chug taste test between these two. Even he claimed that the original one was better. And I myself, after drinking plenty of Mountain Dew Flamin' Hot, too also claim that the old one is better. All three of us believe that the old one is better and a little bit spicier than the new one. But because of this speculation, it's time to get down to the bottom of this once and for all. A burning question that absolutely needs to be answered today is, was Mountain Dew Flamin' Hot from the original exclusive Dew Store release the same as Mountain Dew Flamin' Hot with a lime on the picture of the can from the later release in 2022? According to the ingredients, yes, it appears that these are exactly the same. And for all you nerds out there, Mountain Dew fans, they both read carbonated water, high fructose corn syrup, natural flavor, citric acid, gum arabic, sodium benzoate, which helps to preserve the freshness, caffeine, sodium citrate, yellow number 5, glyceroester of rosin, calcium disodium, also known as EDTA, which is to protect the flavor, yellow number 6, red number 40, and it is bottled under the authority of PepsiCo Incorporation's Purchase New York 10577. Also, just one more silly difference that I noticed that I wasn't going to add in is that on the lime can, it says New York, almost at the very top of the rim. In this one, does not. So as far as the ingredients are concerned, yes, these are the same. But I'm going to give you guys a very honest taste test today and let you know what I honestly think. So let's get into it. I love Mountain Dew Flamin' Hot. It's like one of my favorite sodas of all time. It is so freaking good. Okay, well here we are. Now for you viewers out there, just get a nice look at this. This is the original Mountain Dew Flamin' Hot can. And this is the new one that had the lime on it. Do those colors look any different to you? They don't look any different to me. Let's go ahead and just give them a taste test now. Original Flamin' Hot. Okay. It's got a nice sweet taste in the original one. And then as you're swallowing it, the more you drink, you have like this buildup of a spice sensation that's hitting the back of your throat. And that is what I think about the original one. Now let's try the new edition of it. Hmm. I feel like that the lime one tastes just a little bit more watery than the old one. Let's try this again. This time, let's try the new one first. Okay, now let's try the old one. Oh, yes! Holy moly. Okay. I don't care what the ingredient says on these cans. The older one is unmistakably more potent than the new one. That was as honest of an experiment as I could give you guys. And after further review, even this being the second time that I've done an experiment similar to this, and finishing off the old can completely, I do feel like that the old one is definitely spicier, hands down. No doubt about it. But as far as further investigation goes, what is it that they did that none of us saw behind closed doors, even though the ingredients appear to be the same? Well, one very slight difference that I can see only, and this is like hair splitting, but it's still a difference, is that for every 4 ounces of soda, there is mathematically 27 grams of caffeine, milligrams of caffeine. This one, so this one's 54 milligrams. This one is 72 milligrams. Mathematically, because the old can is 4 ounces larger than the 12-ounce can, 16 ounces versus 12, that means you would need to add 54 plus 27 milligrams, and that would come out to be 61. Hold on here, I'm confused. Okay, so mathematically speaking, if you were to have the identical caffeine amount, this one right here should have 81 milligrams of caffeine to be completely equal. It has 72 milligrams. So mathematically, pound for pound, the original one has less caffeine in it. And the new one has more caffeine in it, pound for pound, liquid for liquid, ounce for ounce. So in theory, because the new one had more caffeine in it, ounce for ounce, it might have helped block out the spicy sensation a little bit, whereas the old one, it had plenty of caffeine in it, but just not as much as the new one. And I think that that caffeine could have very well helped the lesser amounts of caffeine in this might have helped expose the spiciness. But other than that, there's really nothing else that I can find about these two where they're different. The old one has less caffeine, and the new one has more. That's it, you guys. Maximus the Fourth here. Mountain Dew Flammin' Hots have both been put under complete and utter investigation. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. See you next time.